You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
We are kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop news, checking out your weather.
Meteorologist Chesley McNeil, some rain is on the way.
Yeah, take a look at the radar right now. It does show some rain well back off to the west of us, but it will get in here not until this evening. So we have much of the day on the dry side, but it will be on the cloudy side as well. We're starting off with fair skies, not a whole lot of clouds around, but those clouds will move in as we head through the morning and into early afternoon. Temperature-wise, we're in the 40s and 50s out there, but on our way into the upper 70s for highs. I'm thinking right around 78 degrees for your afternoon high today under mostly cloudy skies. Even by 7 o'clock, you're still looking at cloudy skies. 73 degrees will be our temperature. It's just after 7 o'clock that we'll start to see that rain begin to push in. We're going to track it for you hour by hour in the full forecast coming up.
Right now, a federal jury is planning to get back to work this morning to decide suspended Clayton County Sheriff's Victor Hill's fate.
So far, they've been deadlocked on a couple of the charges. Ariana Manise has more.
This trial has been in the hands of a jury for 2 days now, as a jury says they're hung up on 5 of the 7 charges. Suspending Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill, he's accused of violating the constitutional rights of 7 detainees by handcuffing them into restraint chairs for hours at a time. During the trial, Hill testified he used a chair as a precaution for troublemakers, but federal prosecutors say detainees, they were forced into the chair because they angered Hill. Now, in this case, the jury has to be unanimous in finding guilt, which means just one jury can make these deliberations continue. Monday afternoon, the judge ordered the jury to continue talking and deliberating this case. They'll resume today. When a decision is made, we'll be sure to bring it to you live on air as well as online. Back to you.
Ariana, thank you. Our 11 minutes of nonstop news continues with the trial over Georgia's abortion law.
Today is the second and final day of arguments in this case. In the first day of testimony, Carrie Swiak, an Emory gynecology expert, testified. This law bans most abortions at 6 weeks once a detectable human heartbeat is present. Swiak is listed as a plaintiff in the case. During cross-examination, attorneys submitted some of her tweets and retweets to try to question her competency. The judge will rule on the case after November 8th.
Today, a vigil will take place to remember the life of this 20-year-old man who died in custody at the Fulton County Jail. The county's medical examiner identified him as Shamar McElroy. We're told he was found dead last week with his ankles and wrists bound together. Atlanta police say they were originally asked to investigate this as a suicide, but now it's believed to be a homicide investigation. Today's vigil is at 5 p.m. outside the jail. U.S.
Republican Senator Lindsey Graham is on hold from testifying before the 2020 election probe here in Fulton County. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas temporarily blocked Graham from having to take the stand. Thomas is the justice who handles emergency appeals from Georgia. District Attorney Fani Willis subpoenaed Graham to appear. She will have until Thursday to argue to the Supreme Court why she believes Graham should have to answer a jury's questions. New for you this morning, a new report shows Georgia students have weathered the pandemic better than most. However, it also shows there are areas of concern for our students. Jerry Carnes has more.
State School Superintendent Richard Wood says test results in the nation's report card are a tribute to the hard work of teachers and students in this state, but he admits there is work to be done. The report card reveals results of tests given to a sampling of 4th and 8th graders across the country, then compares those results to pre-pandemic tests. Georgia's scores show students have held steady in reading and math for the most part. However, 8th grade math scores declined 8 points from 2019 to 2022. The National Center for Education Statistics says that is an area of concern. Declines in other areas were not significant, according to the organization.
Happening today, President Biden will get the latest COVID-19 booster shot. This will be the president's 3rd booster, but his first time getting the bivalent shot, which targets Omicron subvariants BA4 and 5. This comes just 3 months after the president had COVID-19. Today, the president also plans to talk about his administration's push to get more Americans boosted. Since the updated booster shots came out last month, more than 20 million have gotten their shots.
Well, we're looking at this noon, clouds increasing, right? 71 will be your temperature by then. By 3 o'clock when the kids are getting out of school, we're talking about a mild afternoon. 76 on our way to 78 for an afternoon high. We'll keep the clouds in play even as you're driving home. Not much in the way of sunshine. We'll get up to 78 and then back down to 76 by 6 o'clock. It's after 7 o'clock that we'll see the rain begin to push into our forecast area.
All right, before the rain moves in, maybe stop by, get a Powerball ticket, $680 million. Just saying.
Show me the money.
Have a great day. Today's show is next.